my father, mother, wife, child, husband, brother, sister, friend, everybody. I love them. Until and unless they say yes to whatever I say. Namaste, everybody. I hope you are following all the previous stories. I hope you watched particularly the last two stories. Today and the next week, we are going to see one more twin stories, interconnected but two separate stories. So let us get into the story today. There was a king who was very powerful, rich, and also egoistic. He thought of going for hunting. He called his minister come commander in chief. He was not only a minister, intellectual mantri, but also he was physically strong commander in chief, Senadhipati. So he was both physically and intellectually strong. So such a guy was his minister, and he invited his minister for hunting, and also his 10 best archers. He had his own, black cats, his own Avengers. So he called all the 10 best archers and the minister come commander in chief, and all got into the boat. Why boat? Because the hunting zone is not in the land, but it is an island. So they were getting into a boat and they were traveling to the island. The island's name is Monkey Hill Island. I repeat, Monkey Hill Island. Why? Because there's a huge mountain or hill in the middle of the island, and also in the entire island there are so many monkeys. Monkeys, not normal monkeys, big, almost half of human size monkeys. So he was getting into the boat, all the people got into the boat, and all were traveling in the boat, and less than half an hour distance, they were about to reach the island. When they were able to see the island, slowly everybody started packing, everybody started preparing themselves to get into the island, not by reaching the seashore, but by jumping into the water and swim and go. The minister didn't understand because minister is new to this place. The king smiled and told, just follow. And everybody packed their weapons, jumped into the water, swam for half a kilometer and reached the seashore. They all came closer. King gave some signals. Let us cover this area from all direction and then we will attack. Let me tell you how the entire structure inside the forest is. Inside that island, as I told, there is a mountain in the middle, and around the mountain there are plenty of trees. Not normal trees, the timber trees, tall trees, lean, tall trees. So all the monkeys used to play in the ground, jumping, howling, shouting, pulling, beating, fighting, screaming, because no human beings are there in the island. Luckily, thank God, till now. And the monkeys are so intelligent that whenever there is a human smell, the monkeys will know, and the monkeys will shout and give signals to all the monkeys, and all the monkeys will climb the trees till the top as quickly as possible, so that no arrows can reach the top, because it's very tall that arrows can't reach. So the monkeys will run, climb so fast and disappear almost in the top of the trees. So the task for all these hunters is to run inside as early as possible and shoot as quickly as possible so that the hunting can happen. The minister is a simple, decent, happy guy. He had no part in any of these mischievous acts. But he was called by the king, he can't deny, so he was here. And he was also curious because all these things are new to him. So he didn't even understand what is happening. They all stood, the king gave signal, everybody spread around and go! Everybody ran into the forest. And the monkeys could, smell, and monkeys could hear, and everybody started screaming, and all the monkeys, baby monkeys, old monkeys, everybody started climbing the trees. Chuck, 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 chuck. In no time, every monkey was almost, fleeing from the spot. Everywhere you can see monkeys climbing here and there, shouting, jumping. And everywhere, the shooting arrows, swinging arrows going on, and, firing is happening. One or two monkeys here and there are falling from the sky. The minister couldn't even, act. He was, spellbound by the scene. He didn't even understand what is happening. So much of chaos in no time. The most beautiful scene few minutes ago became a war zone. And the minister is just observing what is happening, what is happening, what is happening. And almost in 5-10 minutes, the entire scene is clean. No monkeys are visible. Only 2-3 monkey dead bodies are lying down with arrows stuck on the body. And everybody assembled in one place. The king, the 10 best archers, the minister come commander in chief, all assembled. At that time, they all heard some noise. They all looked towards the direction. There was a monkey which was not fleeing, which is not climbing up. It is somewhere in the ground level. And it was sitting in one branch of a tree and eating a fruit and looking at all these people, with so much of attitude. Everybody were puzzled. All the archers started laughing. Hooray, see this monkey, it is not afraid of us. All the warriors were laughing. But what was king doing? King got angry. See the beauty. Same scene, two people are watching, and they both are getting two different reactions. One is laughing and one is getting angry. Why? Because king's ego is hurt. King was embodiment of ego here. He was not the right king, he was a wrong king. He was a bad king. A teacher who wants his students to fear him is not a good teacher. Because if you get happiness by seeing fear in others, that means you are not the right guy. You get happiness by seeing fear in others. That's very pity. Because only when you see fear in others, you think you are great. Now I am great because they fear for me. That means I am above them. It's ego. Whereas there will be another kind of a teacher or police where by seeing them, you feel fearless. By seeing them, you feel comfortable. By seeing them, you feel at home. And those teachers, those police officials, those leaders are the right people. Because they are here not to attack us. They are here not to defeat us. They are here to help us, guide us, lead us. The king is not having the right attitude. By seeing the monkey, the king felt upset. You are not afraid of me. That means you are challenging me. That means I am now defeated by your attitude. That was the thought came to the king. So what did the king do? King took one arrow and aimed at the monkey. He was aiming at the monkey. All the archers smiled, laughed, stopped. Why? Because now they were serious. Now the king is taking it personal. Now the king is about to kill the monkey. And what is a minister doing? Minister is observing. The most intelligent person will not react, laugh, or get angry. The most intelligent person will not react. He will act. He will observe. He will think. He will process every scene. Why, what, where, how, when. He will use all his intelligence to understand the scene better. So that his reaction may or may not be right or wrong. So you don't want to take any chance. You want to first understand, process, analyze. So the minister was observing, why these people are laughing? Why this guy is angry? Now why is he aiming to kill the monkey? Now why these people are now not laughing? The minister is processing, understanding the way of people's behavior. And now the archers were more interested to see whether the arrow is going to struck the monkey's heart or head. For them, it is just a target. And the king aimed and left the arrow. The arrow was coming straight to the heart of the monkey. And everybody were observing. And nobody knew that there is going to be a miracle going to happen there. What? In the mid-air, when the arrow was about to struck the monkey which was eating the fruit and looking at these people like idiots, dropped the fruit and caught the arrow in the mid-air. What? The arrow was coming and the monkey was eating the fruit and suddenly dropped and caught the arrow. Everybody was spellbound. Ooh! Everybody started making so much of noise. Bus. Now let us see what happened in the monkey's life. Probably this should have happened when the monkey was playing. When the monkey was a baby monkey, the monkey would have thrown fruit at his friends, and friends would have thrown fruit, and the monkey would have caught the fruit in the midair and practiced this so much. Therefore, the monkey was so sure that it can catch the arrow in the midair, same like a fruit. Maybe this monkey got some special skill by practice. So the monkey want to show off to all the monkeys in the top that, hey, watch me, see my skill. After seeing the monkey catching the arrow in the midair and breaking and dropping and again plucking a fruit and eating, all the monkeys in the top started screaming, both in happy and also in fear. Hey, at least now come up, don't wait, don't show off, come up, come up. And few monkeys were happy and jumping. And what happened next? Unbelievable. The king felt so upset, so angry, so disappointed, so defeated. The king signaled all the archers to aim at the monkey. Minister was just observing again. In no time, almost 10 arrows went straight towards the monkey. The monkey didn't realize that is possible. The monkey thought these human beings will recognize the skill of the monkey. Even archers felt the same. What a skill! It should be shown to all our people. But for the king, it is a defeat. How can someone catch my arrow in front of me? And that to a monkey. In no time, the monkey fell down, stuck by 10 arrows. They all got into the boat. The boat started coming back to the country. The king became normal, the archers became normal, they all were happy, cheering, enjoying the scene. But only one man is so serious here. Who? The minister, commander in chief. He was thinking, what did I see now? Why can't a human being value somebody's talent? What is happening? He started processing. After a few hours, the boat landed in the country, all got off the boat, everybody went to the palace, the king and the archers left. The minister is still standing in the beach, looking at the vast ocean. He had lots of medals on his body, so many awards and so many, recognitions. He was thinking, what is the point in front of other human beings that I show off all these things? What am I trying to prove? Who are at the end of the day all these human beings, and what is the human nature? And he understood, I don't want to win in front of these people to get my recognition. I know what at the end of the day happens if I show off my skills and talents. When a minister performs better than the king, the first target will be the minister. Why? Because the king fears that the minister can overrun me. Logical, right? Because at the end of the day, the human mind can't accept defeat from anybody or anything. I love my mom very much until and unless my mother gives permission to whatever I ask. Simple. I love my father, mother, wife, child, husband, brother, sister, friend, everybody. I love them until and unless they say yes to whatever I say. Until and unless they don't pinpoint my mistakes and taunt me. Until and unless they don't betray me. Until and unless they don't backstab me. What is this backstab? What is this distrust? It is just they do something which I don't want. Simple, right? At the end of the day, there is a competition happening between me and everybody and everything. How can it be everything? Yes, I will try to open a door, and if the door doesn't open, I try 2-3 times, then I'll get angry on the door. But it is a door, it is a basic mechanism. No, we will get angry on the door. We will bang the door, hit the door with anger, we'll kick the door. The same thing happens with a car or a bike also when we can't start it. That is why people, when they fail in a competition, they'll break the bat. अरे bat में क्या? What did the poor bat do? But they break the bat. The minister understood all these things, and the minister dropped all his medals and achievements, and he dropped all his awards and shields. He got a small loincloth tied to his hip, and he dropped his entire identity. Minister commander in chief, that award winner, this award winner. He dropped every identity and walked into the forest and disappeared. Disappeared from the past identity. It's a philosophical story. It needs so much of clarifications. It needs so much of layers to be revealed. This is just a food for thought. Think on the story. Spend some time. We will discuss. The intention is not just to share a story and run away from the point. We will have parallel stories, and very soon we will start many other dimensions like movie therapy. We will introduce different movies and how a movie can heal you, different wounds of you, and we will have emotional sutras, the different concepts of yoga psychology, many other dimensions we will see. And once you follow regularly all the videos, and once we have a series of talks around different concepts, only then we will able to understand concepts more holistically. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any doubts, please think. Thank you.